don't let any device stand between or sit or sleep between the two of you.
Oh, that's
Great.
good.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mike and Christelle podcast, where family meets faith and fun. We believe that when family is healthy, the nation is healthy. Today, we're going to discuss a very important topic. Babe, can you remind me what's the topic again?
Wrestling with electronic devices.
Wrestling with electronic devices. This is an issue in every marriage, almost every marriage. I mean, not all, but almost. But before we dive into it, don't forget to subscribe to our podcasts.
And leave us a comment.
Leave us a comment and like this episode. If you love it, just click like. We have a few questions that have been asked to us, and we also want to ask them to you so that it can be a point of discussion between the two of you as a couple. So we will give our perspective on it, and we will let you also discuss what you think on these questions. Babe, first one.
Do you have an agreed daily limited time with devices?
Daily limited time with devices.
Do we have?
No, we haven't really made it a rigid rule that we are spending only 20 minutes or 40 minutes with devices or something like that. But we have a discipline around it.
Yeah.
We know, for example, once we've put our devices on the charger, and that is around 9 p.m. or so, we don't touch them again.
Yeah.
We spend time with the family, with the kids, and we go to bed with each other until morning 8 a.m. We don't touch our devices. I mean, when we're talking about phones, we don't touch our phones until morning because we really want to focus on the family at that time.
Yeah. How do you manage your phones when you are on a date?
Yeah, for us, we do take our phones on a date because we have children.
Just because we need to be contacted. We need the children to be able to reach us wherever we are. Yes. So we take them with us. But
we don't pick other people's calls, or we don't reply other people's messages. We try not to do that.
Yeah.
When we are on a date, we keep our phones on because our children can contact us. But it depends on each couple. Some people turn their phones off. Some people put it in a mute or vibration. You can do what you think is practical for you, but because we still have children at home, we keep our phones on so that we can be contacted by them anytime they want to. They can easily reach us. Yeah, but we are aware that we need to pay attention to each other, not doing work stuff or replying to other emails or phones. It's dangerous to do that because you are not going to be able to give full attention to your spouse if you do that.
I feel like attention is something that's very easily they can easily move your attention.
Yes.
So you need to be intentional when you're doing something like that, like a date.
It's easily stolen.
Yeah, attention is easily stolen.
Yeah.
Do you have each other's passwords?
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely. I don't see why. I don't see why couples shouldn't have each other's passwords.
Yeah, some I've heard of couples where they don't share each other's password, or they don't have each other's access to each other's devices.
Yeah.
We know each other's password to each account, like emails and everything we share. We know sometimes we have even the same account. We share the same account for almost everything, bank account, or sometimes I forget my password and my wife will remind me, oh, this is your password, because I use my fingerprint a lot, so I don't remember my password all the times. But my wife reminds me. But there is a comment I want to make here for couples that have been through some difficult times where trust was broken and you are rebuilding trust. I think it's important to really let your spouse take your phone, because if there was an issue in the past and you are trying to fix it, I think it's important to allow your spouse to have access to your device. That will help them to know that you are not hiding anything.
Yeah, I think so. I think if there's something that has obviously happened between the two of you and trust was broken, that means one of you wasn't able to manage themselves properly with their phones. So you need help.
Or anything.
Your others, or whatever. You need help from your spouse to kind of, help you guys get to the right path.
It's not necessarily control. It's not necessarily sometimes
it feels like it is, but it's really not.
Yeah, when it's about an issue in the past, it's not necessarily control. It's rebuilding trust. Rebuilding trust.
Yeah.
And if you can't control it, if you feel like the emotion is overwhelming, you feel like you have to check your spouse's phone all the time, then maybe both of you need counseling.
Yeah,
maybe you need help.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to see someone to help you, because there must be a level of trust in marriage. You don't need to check your spouse's phone every hour, every second, and who called you and who said it. There must be a level of trust.
Yeah, I agree. There must be a level of trust, and if you feel like you have to check the phone, something's wrong. You need to see. Not that something's wrong with you, but there's something going on that needs to be dealt with.
Yes,
and it can be dealt with and just go back to normal. You know, it's not like hopeless or anything.
Trying to rebuild trust is necessary to find help outside so that you can rebuild trust. Otherwise, the bottom line is don't hide devices, like exchange passwords and stuff.
Yeah. Do you resolve personal issues over the phone?
Not really.
Unless you're on a trip or something.
Yeah, it depends. But we prefer not to resolve personal issues over the phone. Why? Because personal issues have emotions attached to it. We wait for a specific moment, time to sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, it's always the best way to kind of deal with something personal. It's sitting down and talking about in person.
Face to face. Yeah, but at the same time, if you have traveled and you are away for a week or so and something happens, you can do it over the phone because it can't wait. Maybe the issue cannot wait for a week or two or a month while your spouse is away. But we prefer not to deal with personal issues over the phone. There is something that I do at work. I don't know, this may be helpful. If something is an information, just an information, send me an email. I will read it anytime, or within 24 hours or 48 hours, I will read it. If it's an information but it's urgent, I send a text. So I know I can send an email and then I send with a text because I know it's urgent. The person needs to know as soon as possible. But if something is important, it's urgent, but it's also something that need explanation, because you need to explain where you are coming from.
Sometimes you can understand someone on text.
If I understand that the person who I'm sending to will not understand the nuances of the message, I make a phone call. In that case, I know I will explain the background of the message. But if something is personal, I don't send a text, I don't send an email, I don't make a phone call. I make sure I sit with the person. I've heard of people who broke up on in a text or all that. We don't think it's respectful.
Yeah. So are you saying that this is this
no? I want to bring it now to couples.
Yeah.
I was talking about my work, what I do at work.
Okay.
But now in our marriage, we don't do that. In our marriage, we communicate through emails when it comes to work.
Yeah.
But not in our
no.
So
email is work for us.
We send text. We make phone calls almost every day, but we prefer to talk in person. When we come from work, we sit down, we talk face to face.
Yeah.
Because almost everything for us is meaningful. We try to sit down and give value to each other's opinion. Yeah. So you check what you want to communicate and how you can communicate it, but face to face is very important.
When is the right time to interrupt your spouse on their device?
There is a wrong time and the right time to interfere.
Is it wrong to interfere? Is it wrong? Not interfere.
To interrupt.
Is it wrong to interrupt?
Yeah, to interrupt.
Your spouse?
Yes.
Really?
There is a wrong time and the right time, because I think some people love their games, like they are on PS4, PS5, or Xbox, or they love that. Some spouses love playing games.
Yeah.
Or they love watching the news, or they love a particular TV show, or just something. Or sport. Mm-hmm. Is it okay to interrupt while you see them really hooked and enjoying their program, depending on what you want to say? I think sometimes
it depends. If something is serious,
yes.
If it's something serious and urgent, I think it's okay to interrupt and say, this is serious. We need to talk about this. Yes. But if it's not, and you know that they're enjoying their show,
you can wait.
I think you can wait.
You can wait.
I interrupt you so many times sometimes, and then I realize, and you always are willing to listen to me, but I realize, oh, no, he's doing something important right now. This can wait, actually.
I do the same too, babe. I interrupt you, but I think every time your spouse wants to talk to you, it's important for you to stop whatever you are doing to listen, even if you don't think what they're about to say is important, because something that is important to them may not be necessarily important to you.
Yeah.
Or what is important to you may not be necessarily important to them. So it's important to know that your spouse loves what they're doing and they're enjoying it.
Yeah.
And give them some space to enjoy it. But at the same time, the person enjoying or playing games or watching the news or TV show or whatever they're doing, they must be also aware that anytime your spouse is talking to you, they need your attention.
Yeah.
Stop it and listen. It has to be, it's non-negotiable.
Yeah.
In communication.
Because if it's something serious and you feel like you want to talk about it, then I think it's okay. Like you're saying, every one of them have to be aware and ready to stop at any time.
Yes. Every time your spouse is talking to you, you have to stop whatever you're doing to listen.
Yes.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
What I started with is, if you think you need to talk to your spouse and they are hooked into their TV show, be mindful. If it's not urgent, wait when they finish.
Yeah.
But some people lack wisdom. They will finish one TV show, they'll start another episode, and another episode, and another episode. And people, gamers, they will stay for 4 hours on the playing games, and they are not going to give you the opportunity to talk to them. I think both sides need wisdom. But the bottom line is, anytime your spouse is talking to you, it doesn't matter what you are doing, you have to stop and listen. That is the bottom line. That's where what I would say it's needed in marriage to maintain good communication, because devices can really break a relationship and the depth of your romance if you are not careful. It may be a simple question: where are the keys? Just stop and answer.
Oh, yeah, that's
true. I put them somewhere. Don't make it a big deal. Why did you stop me from your movie, your TV show, your game is not more important than your spouse.
Yeah.
So that one, I think it's a strict rule. Stop everything whenever your spouse is talking to you.
And listen. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What are some of the healthy ways you can use your own device?
Don't bring your phone on the table when you are eating.
Yeah, like for us, we've decided we don't take our phones in the toilet.
My wife brought the rule.
No phone.
My wife brought the rule in the house.
Yeah.
Because sometimes phones can become
everywhere.
So you take it to the bathroom, you take it here, you take it there. And my wife just said, no phones in the bathroom.
Yeah, we have the Bible.
On the toilet.
The Bible.
So she put some books, Bibles and Christian books in our toilet. So when you go there, you have the Bible and you read that for the couple of minutes you're going to spend there.
We don't take them
even on our bed. We don't take phones on our bed.
No.
But we can enjoy sometimes a movie on our iPad together. On the bed if we want to, but we don't have a TV in our bedroom.
No, we don't. We don't want to.
No, we don't want to. We chose not to have a TV in our bedroom. It's just too much distraction, too much of the world in our bedroom. No. We didn't bring the world in our bedroom. I don't think we need that.
Yeah.
Don't let any device stand between or sit or sleep between the two of you.
Oh, that's
great.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, when family is healthy, the nation is healthy. Please remember to subscribe, and click the notification bell, and remember to follow us on Mike and Christelle on Facebook and Instagram. See you next time.